How's it going, boys and girls? Eat my Lucky Charms here, because they're magically delicious. Now, this is your introduction to the Creep Show. The actual show itself. I'm your host, Ra. Yes, Ra. So, what I'm going to teach you, I'm going to teach you a couple things here. I'm going to teach you how to untwist your mind from the reality that got you hijacked in. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to teach you how to stop staring at the woman in the red dress. Because you're looking at the man in the red dress. That's me. So, there's going to be a couple different facets on this show. You're going to have this part right here where I sit here and I talk to you. I'm going to show you how to meditate. You know, that's Insane T. This is Magic Matt. And we're going to have Creeps Corner. Creeps Corner is I'm going to teach you how to move the ether. Now, I've created my own little spell books here. That's another thing we're going to learn here too. We're going to cast spells. I teach you how to cast spells. They like to cast spells on us, you know, with words and music that they play over and over again on the radio because they're the hits. Now, also by casting spells, I'm gonna teach you a proper way to how to read and break down sentences and everything, because the words, that's why they call it spelling, for one. I know that saying's starting to go around, but I've been saying it for years. Now, they call it spelling because you're casting spells on yourselves. Now, when I say you're casting spells on yourselves, the English language is the only language that we use emotions when we talk. So emotions and body language, and even eye contact, all has everything to do with speaking in the American language. So when you do that, you know, that's what's casting the spells. See, in this world, the devils sing and the angels dance. Now, however, I'm sorry if I'm chewing too loud inside the mic. I'm new to this. I have my own spell books here. I'm creating my own spell books. Hell has come home. And that's me, Ra. This is the Safe Zone book. Now before we, yeah, and this is the Red Rose Rebellion. Let's get it. I am the Phoenix. So, when we teach about planets. I'm going to teach you about elements. I'm going to teach you about alchemy. I'm going to teach you about occult sciences. You know, as we go on this journey together, you know, as I learn, you're going to learn. You know, I'll teach you the stuff that I already know. But when I learn some new stuff, we're definitely talk about that, because I can talk now. They took my Instagram away because I was talking too much. They said, that guy Creepshow, he's telling the truth too much. Get him out of there. So we'll just go to a bigger platform. Baby! Now, first thing is that I'm not trying to pawn any of my beliefs or anything off on anybody. All I ask is that you listen. You listen and, you know, put your own Use your own mind to put things together. You know, you can't get mad at me for my opinion, right? So, let's talk about the dictionary. Now, with words, one word can mean a whole sentence. One sentence is a whole paragraph. One paragraph is an essay. You know, so with that one word, you can be saying a lot. It's how people say things to you, but you gotta watch. So now on this journey, we're gonna go further down the river because this is such a Kripachi-san that we're gonna learn. Sorry. You're having around my house. Creepshow hungry. Some candy. What else we're gonna learn on here? I'm gonna teach you about your chakras, how to open your chakra gates. Yeah. Let's take a look around the set real quick. So this is Creep's Corner here. Creep's Corner, follow your arrow. See? I know it's gonna be backwards, but I'm gonna teach you how to read backwards too. So that was Creep's Corner. This is in St. Tevis's magic mat, where I'm gonna teach you how to meditate. That's my story back there, because it's kind of fun to do the impossible, don't you think? I know it's not the 4th of July anymore, but I haven't been home, I told you this. So we're gonna change the date on that. Bye. Now the 5th of July is very special for me. The 5th of July was when my sister was murdered. So, for me to be doing this on this day, it's like it's a dream come true, I guess, you know? This is Kripachi-san. Marvel at his greatness. There's another part of the set that's kind of blocked off right now, but I'll show you anyways. This is where the show is going to head to when it gets to the family aspect. That's the hot seat. This is the big book of occult. It's a little light reading, right? Now, Kripachi-san wants to play. My Lucky Charms are getting soggy. That's how I like them though. Nice and soggy. So let's get it in, right? Take that off for now. Now what else can I show you that we have here? So, what I'm also going to teach you about is light working. I myself am a light worker. I'm here to teach you guys how to be one with your inner selves, with your inner creep. Ow, bang my knee. All right, raw. Put few spell books away for now. Oh, when we get into that stuff, it's gonna be fun, right? Creepshow's gonna teach. So we're gonna break down lesson 1. Lesson 1 is on re. R-E, not R-A. That's Ra, and that's me. All right. So the first thing we're going to talk about is retrograde. I thought that was the first thing we were going to talk about, but it's not because I didn't mark it off on here. But it's right here, next page. All right, so I did mark it off, kind of. So we're going to go in reverse. We're going to go in reverse. What the hell is that? Hair spinning. Oh well, it happens. I'm only 3.5 years old. Now, retrograde is to move backward. Move backward. Keyword, move. Now, they tell us when the planets go retrograde, which means they spin backwards and they go in reverse. They say that the planets don't move, they just slow down. Well, they're slowing down their orbit, so while they're spinning, now they're spinning slower than they were before, and they're going slow around the sun. And let's throw that out the window for a second. All right? So, what happens when retrograde goes in is the planets reverse polarity. They're going backwards. And they're also moving backwards. So, what they're doing now is they're taking back time. Now, when we think of time, time isn't what we see on the clocks. The 12 hours from the daytime and the 12 p.m. and a.m. No, that's not. That's bullshit. Now, what the planets are reversing is their energy flow. So, let's take a look into what the planets govern. This is the book that started it all. Boom. This is my little black book. It's my big black book. Pun intended. So, this is the Chinese zodiac. I haven't seen those in a while, right? I think I had this one since like 1987. No, more like 1998. Now, this is retrogrades here. So now the planets control. One, we got the sun here. Now the sun controls life and identity. How you see your life going, how you envision yourself. The sun doesn't go retrograde, so that shit is there, That's you. That's what you got to work on in yourself. Because that's something you can work on at any time. The moon is emotion and security. The moon governs emotion and security. How you're feeling, how you feel about your surroundings, So that's where fear comes into play. So now they make us fear that. That's why they always fear the night. The night is scary. When you go outside, you're gonna get robbed at night. The night is fear for them. Now, fear is also with security. So if you're scared and you're fearful, you're not feeling very secure, are you? Nope, you're not. So, rule number 1, creepology here. Lose your fear, because that's what binds you. Let's move on to Mercury. Now, I am a Gemini. I am the Gemini of legend. I'm your savior. I'm messed up. Your savior almost spilled milk on himself, and Lucky Charm. So, Mercury governs intellect and communication. Now, my Mercury's in retrograde right now. That's why I have the confidence to come out here and do what I do every day in my room by myself. on camera and teach you guys the ways of creepy side. Creep out your side. Raw. So Mercury governs intellect. Now, it's no big secret that, well, I gotta blow my nose. Sorry. Bloop, in the garbage. Low battery. I said creepy, so you're talking too much and you're being an idiot. All right, now Mercury governs intellect and communication. There's no strange. It's no secret right now that everyone's becoming more spiritual. You know, more spiritual than we've ever been on this planet since I've known. And that is the reason because Mercury's in retrograde. Now Mercury's in retrograde. It's reversing the energies, so the energies are going in reverse. So now we're picking up on our ancestors more now. All the stored information in our DNA, you know, and that doesn't just come from me because that's common knowledge because they tell us this, you know. But your DNA is like an SD card; it stores what your ancestors were, you know. It's that stuff. So Venus covers desire and relationships. Venus is in a retrograde. So now whatever you desire in your life and how your relationships are going, you can create the reality you want for yourself. You just gotta believe. And I'll teach you how to control the planets. Just give me some time. We gotta do these little introductions here because I have to get you guys on the same wavelength that I am. We gotta vibrate together. So when we start vibrating together, I can go into these things more. You're not gonna be like, this guy's an idiot. I don't even know I don't care, but I want you to understand at least where I'm coming from. So, now next is Mars. Mars is motivation and action. Mars is in retrograde. So that's three planets in retrograde right there. Boom! 3. Hold on, the low battery symbol came up. So, 3 planets in retrograde right there. Jupiter is in retrograde. That's luck and abundance. So now, I'm already a lucky guy. I've been blessed with all this craziness that sucks you in. So, luck and abundance is Jupiter. Saturn, my favorite planet. That's lessons and limitations. Now, Saturn, even though it's my favorite planet, Saturn makes me very, very unhappy sometimes because I hate going through lessons and I hate limitations. If you tell me I can't do something, I'm gonna do it. Now, I've been learning a lot of lessons. You know, all those hats and everything on that wall there in front of Incentivis's mat. Those are my lessons. I've been learning those lessons. Uranus is change and rebellion. No, Uranus isn't in. I don't think Uranus is in retrograde yet. But when it does go, it's gonna hit the flab. That's what I'm preparing you for. Neptune is hope and fantasy. And Pluto is power and transformation. Yeah, Pluto went retrograde in March, and that's when I lost my relationship because the veil was lifted, and I seen people for who they really were, and I seen myself for who I really was. You know. So that's just the basic gist of what we're going to be learning together here, and the phone's starting to die out. But I'm also going to teach you what a light worker is. I'm going to teach you magic. I'm going to cast spells. And you all are going to be freed from the Matrix. For I am the one. Ra. Thanks for tuning in. More to come from here on. As above, so below. Let's get crazy.